It's the Down to Earth podcast, the Down to Earth Network with your host, Sean Myrie. Um, People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Well, like I said, this is the Down to Earth Network news and what's going on in the world. A lot of things is going on: war, beefs, all types of stories. But right now in the news, it says beef prices continue to soar, but signs of coming relief are emerging. So all these financial stuff with the tariffs is making a lot of things change what Trump has put out. So he has affected the world, Donald Trump, 100% by making a lot of things go up in prices. People are panicking. You get what I'm saying? Stock market is a little bit different, guaranteed right now. Um, it says Iran strikes back. Iran been striking back. Okay, so that's news too. Israeli strikes kill top Iranian security figures. Iran missiles retaliation targets Israel and Gulf states. Leadership uncertainty in Tehran after Larjani's death. Whoever that is, someone died in with Iran doing their strikes. But there's a lot of news out there. I'm gonna check for the recent news. A lot of things is going on. War updates is the main thing. A lot of people want to know what's going on with that. So what's going on with that? Iran, Israel war, live updates, dangerous, and they're trying to scare people. It's all bad news. This is all bad news, right? They should call it bad news because it's nothing good what's coming out of it right now. But like I'm saying, it's lunchtime right now. I'm live and direct. A lot of things is even going on in hip hop or urban news stuff I seen recently on Cameron and Mace's podcast. They had Shine, who used to be signed to Bad Boy. I didn't watch the whole interview, but the main part what went viral is them talking about Brandy, the singer, 90s actor, R&B singer. That's Ray J's sister. And then he responded, of course, because he wants attention. He's an attention seeker. And he responded saying, yeah, he'll kick all their asses and shit. He'll kick Cameron's ass. Probably talking about Mace, and he's talking about Shine. And then he's talking about Puffy, all types of crazy stuff, and saying how he slapped Shine's ass. Like, this is crazy. Like, Ray J is out of this world. A couple weeks ago, he's saying he was sick and everything. Now he's starting beefs in hip hop. Like, Ray J really needs to really think what he's doing. I know he wants attention. There's things coming out about the Zeus network. Doesn't look good. Saying that the father, who is a preacher, I think he's some religious man. The guy, Lamar Plummer's father, right? That he's linked with Israel. That could be a conspiracy too. But a lot of things is going on in the news. Like I'm saying, America obviously fighting wars, talking about, the oil and what they could do to other countries like Cuba. Like, that's what Trump is putting out. That's his news. There's constant news on Trump, always saying something. But like I'm saying, I'm going back to the urban news. It's more entertaining. Now, out of this whole thing with Ray J, maybe there might be some diss songs coming out of this. Maybe you might see Cameron respond back to Ray J. Maybe Mace might respond with a song. That's what's going on right now. It seems there's a beef era, rap era going on in hip hop. I kind of like it, especially if they take it out to the wax. But Ray J is doing the streaming, threatening people. He's basically threatening people on live stream. That's what he's doing. They're making jokes on Cameron's show. You know what I mean? Cameron and Mace's show, right? So this guy just respond with a threat, basically live on his stream. Now, that's not important news. That's like celebrity news and shit. There's a lot more important stuff going on, but I know people are stressed about hearing about the war, especially if you're in America, hearing about Donald Trump bringing troops to war, and then the groceries are high up in America. People are stressed and shit like that. So this is what's going on. If you want to know about a story, Iran Israel war live updates, right? because everybody wants to hear about the war. So it says Iran-Israel war live updates. Iran strikes Israel's Ben Gurion airport. So Iran hit an airport. They're still around as much as we're hearing about America doing all types of stuff, right? Destroyed 3 Israeli private aircraft, claims report. So that's in Iran-Israel war. Now they're calling it Iran-Israel war. And it's America, right? So Iran-Israel war follows live updates as the U.S.-Israel conflict with Iran. Okay, it's a U.S.-Israel conflict with Iran, 19th day, and intensifies across the Middle East. U.S. and Israel have both indicated that the war may continue for weeks. Tehran has signaled that it isn't about to back down anytime soon. So America and Iran, they're saying it's weeks. America's saying it's weeks, people. Boy, weeks is going to turn into months, and months is going to turn into years. This so-called fast sweep of Iran that they're so weak and they're going to give up. It's going to turn into how long? How long is it going to turn into? Weeks now. Weeks. I guess that's what Venezuela is. That's to fuel America's military. Must be to help fuel America's military. It says Iran Israel news live update. See how they put it, but it's really America. Follow real time developments as the U.S. Israel war with Iran intensifies across the Middle East, triggering missile attacks, drone interceptions, naval clashes, mounting geopolitical tensions. Track the latest military operations. So this is constantly going on. Nothing's stopping. Like, I wonder if Trump knows how deep he put people in all of this shit. It makes me feel my life is great. Bless, okay, not you. Okay, yes, Terrified 6 or whatever your name is, right? But here are the latest you need to know. Iran confirms the death of top officials Ali Larijani and a whole bunch of people, right? Israel strikes. Trump says U.S. doesn't need or desire NATO help. So Trump ain't listening to nobody. Trump ain't listening to nobody, right? Especially the UN. U.S. top counterterrorism official joke. I'm not gonna read all this shit. America is in the war. They ain't winning right now. They have destroyed a lot of military installations, destroyed a lot of shit in Iran, but they're still fighting. 19 days in, and they say that it's gonna be more. So the war shall continue, right? What's next? Could go to the urban news if people care about that shit. I know that, you know, 50 Cent is still continuing his beef with Papoose, right? Back and forth. Like, she threatened a lawsuit the other day against him, right? Threatened a lawsuit against him. So let's see if that will go through. Clarissa, she was made fun of once again by, 50. He ain't giving up. He has the beef with Papoose, but Papoose song, The Provocateur, Agent Provocateur, I'm hearing is like high in the charts right now. So this beef stuff does work. It's working, right? Like Kendrick and Drake. So Papoose is getting a lot of streams, a lot of attention. 50 actually, he said he's the algorithm, and Papoose is really benefiting from the algorithm, like it or not. So I don't know what people feel about that. That's hip hop. That's what's going on in rap or hip hop right now, right? Beefs. And that should happen because we need some stuff on the wax, right? This guy now wants attention, right? Ray J, he wants a lot of attention right now because he's just desperate for the attention. So his sister's name came up and now he's stepping up to the plate because Cameron, Shine, and Mace were joking about past dealings with Brandy, right? I said that earlier. So this is the guy, if you don't know who I was talking about earlier. This is the guy, Ray J. What else news stories is out there? There's a lot of stuff out there right now, right? People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. It's the lunch hour right now. Let's see. Media. A lot of things going on. A lot of things going on. A couple people quit, right? In the Trump administration, they just, resigned. So things are going bad. Things are going bad. Some people quit in the Trump administration. Trump's latest tariff tactics shocks Washington trade watchers. So recent news, this man's playing with the tariffs once again. U.S. President Donald Trump addresses the U.S. Supreme Court ruling against his. How long ago is this? No, that's old news, actually. He already done that, put down that. That's old news. Right now, they'll put out enough shit so they could distract people. They'll put out a lot of stuff to distract people right now. Right now, they put out a lot of stuff to distract people. Waiting for D2E if he's in the chat. Live and direct news, people. Let's see. Iran throws prosecutor out of court. Let's see what else. Top U.S. intelligence officials set to testify about Iran. They're already going to be talking about that. And homeland threats. Let's see. D2E. D2E coming in the chat. Live and direct. What are you saying?
There, man. It's watching Invincible.
Invincible. Oh, it just started.
Season 4.
Season 4?
Yep.
So tell people what Invincible is. Yeah, that's some news too. That's some media
Invincible
news.
is the most watched anime right now. If you haven't been watching it, then I don't know. If you're a real anime watcher, you have to watch Invincible because it's a realness, blood, gore, and all. Well, to put it down, it's almost like a Superman thing, but it's a little different. A man come from a different world. He was meant to take it over, but he didn't take it over. He had a son and all of that. And from there, you just have to watch it. I can't ruin much more of it. You have to watch it. Invincible.
Besides Invincible, what you've been seeing as the main stories in the news on your side?
Man, the thing is, you see, to be honest with you, you have sometimes no choice to see the news. Yes, but at the same time, I don't like it to watch the news too much because it clouds your judgment on shit and it clouds your creativity and stuff like that because there's too much distractions. There's too much distractions, too much distractions. And I always been like this, long time. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I say, yo, you're watching too much news, man. It's too much in the brain. Like you
So
need,
besides the
you know what I
news,
mean?
the social media, you see anything like interesting, funny shit? What's been going on? I know I've been seeing with Cameron and Mace and Shine because Shine came on their show talking
No, what
about
you saying? What's going on?
Brandy, talking about past relationship because Mace and Shine was dealing with Brandy around the same time.
Oh,
And
really?
then Ray J recently comes on his stream and threatens all three of them.
Oh, yo, it's funny you mentioned Ray J there. Isn't Ray J isn't he the brother of?
Yeah, he's the brother of Brandy. Remember?
And what I found out recently, aren't they cousins with Snoop?
Yes. So that's why he's big headed.
So now this is now me have to ask. This is a good question. I love it. You brought this up. Social media and everything, Stan. It's like, especially the celebrities, right? When they say that they're being like once upon a time they were hot, and all of a sudden now they're not getting that much attention anymore. It's like they have to put in their reins of what they have to say about things what has nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying right now is that you're aware of Snoop and Daz's beef from long time, right?
Yeah, he brought that up too.
And what that beef is mostly about.
Money.
Well, what's which money though?
Royalties from Suge Knight.
Tell people who don't know.
Yeah, the royalties because
The
he
bottom
owns the
line
label
is,
now.
look, you're not
I
making it
should say
clear.
from Snoop because Snoop owns the
Make
label.
it
He took.
clear. Make it clear first. Snoop inquired Snoop Dogg, Death Row, right?
Yeah, Death Row.
Okay, so it's like a personal thing when it comes to Snoop with Death Row because he didn't have to do that, right? You know that, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Huh? Can't hear you.
No, he didn't
You.
have to do that. No, he didn't have to do that.
Okay, so now check this out. Now he didn't have to do that. And I know why he done it because back in the day when he was on death row, he got bitched, right?
Yeah, yeah. He got
Okay,
pinned.
so now he feels that, oh, you know what? Let me take up all what's owed to me and all of that. Okay, take up what's owed to you. I love Snoop, but yo, listen up, Snoop. If you took something and which man's them didn't get paid for and all that shit, I agree with Daz right now. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
look,
Family
yes,
beef.
I know that
Family
there's
beef.
a lot of things behind the scenes, but listen here, you're the one, your name is on it. So that means yeah, you got to go. So yo, and it's family on top of that. You get what I'm saying?
So Snoop's not gonna protect Ray J in this fight because
No,
he's
no,
kind of
no. Me
bringing
not
up shit.
getting to that yet. Me not get to that. No, me not get to that. What I'm trying to say is when people are left out and shit, they have to put in their 2 cents in, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what I'm saying is this: he's agreeing with Daz a bit. Yes, yeah, and I do too. Because if you're inquiring the catalog and everything with Death Row, then everybody who in Death Row who didn't get paid and all that shit, start paying them.
It looks like that's a problem. Everybody's talking about Snoop now, calling him Snoop Knight.
Yo, I don't care if Snoop sees this because guess what? Snoop, yo, we could sit down and talk. In fact, I would love to talk with a nice blunt and shit with you, Snoop, because yo, I could hold up with you. Trust me, I'm a heavyweight too. You know what I mean? So yeah,
So
yeah.
you
I hope
believe
I
Snoop?
hope
You
that
you
Snoop
believe?
does see this, bud.
So you
Yeah,
believe Snoop owes
exactly.
money? You believe Snoop should pay like owe money to all these people who are claiming that?
Yes, because he's already good. Wait there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't he already good before this? Okay, so now he got that. He's a big businessman and everything. All right,
Yeah,
let me ask
Snoop.
you a question now. Oh, wait there. Hold up here a second here. Hold up here. So when he was on death row and my man Master P got him out, who inspired him in business. So in business, you got to do things fair. And when it comes to what? Every time when I hear rappers, what they say, you got to take care of your family, right?
Yeah,
Isn't Dad's family?
yeah.
All right, then.
But they have a
So,
big beef because
all right, then.
I
All
seen
right.
Daz recently getting interviewed by the Idi Amin from the Outlaws, and he asked them about if they will like piece it up, and he says he doesn't think so. Anytime like he doesn't think right now.
All right, let me ask you this
Daz
question.
don't think that's
All
gonna be
right,
pieced up now.
let's just turn the wheel here. On the other foot. What if the tables were turned? Do you think Daz would do this to Snoop?
Don't know. I don't know. Snoop is very rich. Money changes people, like it or not. Money
But
could change
the
people.
question, that's not the question.
What? Would
The
Daz do it?
question
Maybe. I don't
is,
know. Daz. Maybe
do
he would do
you
the same
think
shit.
Daz would do this to Snoop?
Maybe. I don't know, Daz. Maybe he
No,
would.
no, I doubt that. You know why? You know
Everybody
why?
has their opinion.
You know why? You know why? Because when Snoop was on and everything like that, didn't he put them on and shit like that and everything? So that's what I'm trying to say. If it was vice versa, if Daz was the one who put him on and all of that shit, and the future was this, do you think he would do this to him? No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I
Listen
don't
here,
know.
man. I look deep into things, man. He would not do this to him. Snoop made too much of the fame and shit get to his head.
Yeah. Yeah. It's part of that.
Listen here,
That's
you think
part.
I don't listen to what him saying shit? Yo, bro, Snoop say, yo, I got him say this, yo. And him say this part though. Him say, yo, I got many friends, you know, No. I know many people, but I don't have many friends. But he don't talk about family. He only talk about direct family who he's married to. But he don't talk about the other ones then. Like that. Unless it's some hatred shit. Okay, so yo, what
What
now?
else? What else news is out there you've been seeing? Hip hop news. What
Well,
people need to know.
well, hey, look, 50 is the icon. I'm sorry to say. 50 is I love him, hate him, or not, right? But he is the franchise.
Yeah, he's
So,
making something in New Orleans. He's building infrastructure. This guy
like
has
I
studios in New
said,
Orleans
he
building.
is the franchise. So the way I look at it is this: everybody wants a piece of the franchise, yo. And just like anything, yeah. Look, there's a lot of old school rappers and shit. Some of them evolutionized the things and with business and stuff, right? So he's just doing his thing. So
Yeah,
now everybody else in his realm of his genre of
yeah,
time of
yeah,
hip hop and shit, right?
yeah.
He evolutionized. How about y'all?
That's kind of like that's why people
No,
hate Drake. You could kind of say that's why people kind of hate Drake too.
no. Drake, don't bringing up that man.
No, people
No, no,
beef
no,
up.
no, 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 no. Don't be bringing up that man
Gilly
because
brought
no,
up a good
no,
point.
no. Don't be bringing up that man
Why?
because in if you're bringing up hip hop, do not bring up that man because hip hop we don't sue people for whatever and shit
And
for
even not just
fucking
hip hop. I'm
lyrics
just saying,
and
as an
stuff.
artist, he's doing a
No, you didn't
similar
hear me
thing.
you didn't hear me what I
Yeah,
just said. You didn't hear me what I just said.
but
Like I said again, don't bring up that guy because
no,
him
but
trying
I'm
to
saying
change the narrative.
as an artist, just as an artist, he's doing the same thing like 50. That's why he's still around. Else he would
Yeah, he's
not be
still
around.
around. Yeah, but the thing
He
is,
would not be
50
around
don't
Drake.
go, but 50 don't go around suing people for lyrical whatever shit.
Well, someone might sue him right now.
Do
the
you know? But do you see what I'm saying
Clarissa.
though?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see what I'm saying though? Yeah,
But
no, man.
yo, 50
No.
is Drake's biggest supporter.
Huh?
50 is one of Drake's supporters.
Well, that's fine with him.
He
That's
says
fine
50
with him
can
though.
back
But
it
what
up.
I'm
Yeah,
saying is this: the bottom line is this. Like I showed you on the chart, okay? 20 years still rapping. 20
yeah,
years still rapping. What are
yeah.
you doing after that?
But you notice Drake is not just rapping?
I'm not talking about Drake.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying, an example though. He's still won. As much as the controversy is
Hey,
around him.
but wait there. Hold up. It's like you want to bring up Drake? Well. Hey, check this out. Look, can't bring up Drake because Drake already did his thing before the rapping. He was acting. So, yo, like I'm saying
Yeah,
again, all right. You bring up these other ones. What were they doing? No, take out the rapping.
that's true. So that's why
No,
50 is
wait
getting
there. Me, I'm
attacked.
waiting. Wait there. Hold on. Me waiting.
That's why 50 is getting
No,
attacked.
I'm still waiting. Oh, okay. All right then. So you know what? Listen here, man. It's been dandy. It's been fun. Okay. Put your money where your mouth is and shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to say that, but I'm tired of this shit. Until I see something, you guys are doing something real, then start talking. Otherwise, than that, your rap is not is cap. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Rap is cap now. All right.
Okay, I want to ask you because this is a local scene
No,
issue.
I don't have to calm down. You
I'm
know
going to
what?
talk about a local scene. I
Calm
want
me down. Send me a
you
kite.
to calm down.
Kite, bro. Send me a kite.
Cause so yo, I want to talk about a local issue. Recently, a show from an artist. You could call him underground. I don't call him underground, but their show was canceled. Casper TNG and 100 Band Plan. It was a Toronto show. Was supposed to happen, I think, Friday, right? And they shut it down. Like I guess it's canceled or something like that. Do you think that's the same energy like the police having the influence to go to the venue, or the venue got messages saying this could be like, a security risk? Why they shut down the show?
First things first. Where's the show?
Toronto. This is rarely going on, like a big artist from Toronto
Okay,
having a
next thing.
show.
Next thing. Does this artist have any beef with anybody?
Yeah, his little brother had beef with Top 5. His brother. His brother, I think it's K Money. His little brother had beef with top 5 people.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, I think it's called Hell of a Show, something like a
Hell of
hell
a
of a
show, huh?
show.
Yeah. Hell of a show, huh?
Yeah, so really, you hardly get any rappers who are big in Toronto doing their own shows. You realize that? So he finally has.
You want down to earth?
Mm,
I'll bring it down to earth. The venue canceled it, right?
yeah,
Okay.
I
So
think
let
it's
me
the
ask you this.
venue,
So wait
or
there,
it
hold
could
up a
be.
second here. Wait there, hold up a second here. Hold up a second here. Getting down to earth here.
Mhm.
So you don't think, because maybe some of these owners of these places, you don't think just because maybe might be some of them might be old, yeah, but some of them might be still inclined, or they have relatives and all that, and they go to them, oh shoot,
They
look at
ask
this.
about it.
No, they go, look at this, oh, this one's having beef and stuff. Oh, no, 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 that's not happening up in here. I didn't know that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening. So, you want some gems, people from down to earth? Stop
Mhm.
beefing with people. Stop beefing with people if you're doing this rap game and if you want a good venue, because the venues are watching.
I
Okay?
wonder if that's just a rumor, but
Did
I
you hear
wouldn't be
what I just said?
surprised.
You didn't
Yeah,
hear what I just said? The
yeah.
venues are watching too.
So
So,
it says Casper TNG shows have been canceled. Recent discussions indicate that his performance is no longer scheduled and there's no upcoming events confirmed. So it says that canceled. Top 5 played BFR and MGL for Tory Lanez, whatever. Canceled. They say his shit was canceled. You know what it is? They look you up, man. They look up the beef. They look up
oh,
your
what is
music.
that? You want
They
you
do
want me to
that.
get more into it? You want
Yeah,
me to get more into it too?
yeah.
Yo, some of these guys might move like maybe like the states, buy them out and go, yo, listen here, there's no show. What do you mean? No, no, listen here, man. I'm gonna buy out for that night. There's no show. Okay? Done deal. They could do that too. Like I said, certain people could put their money where their mouth is, or or like I said, these venues don't be thinking they don't know what's up.
In this situation, I'm gonna give people a gem. If you have that background, because we heard of this before, shows getting canceled in Toronto, right? You're gonna have to use the live streaming more on your channel, right? You're gonna have to use your YouTube for something. So live stream probably in studio with whoever you're with and do the show there. And then you could charge over there because it's no different. These guys just sing over their lyrics. They're not really performing live. They're performing a lot of the times with the track itself.
Yeah,
So just go in a
but the thing
studio, a
is,
top
I know
high
what
tech
you're, I
studio,
know what
and go
you're
live
saying.
stream.
I know
Huh?
what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but I know exactly what you're saying.
Invite a
But,
couple people.
but I'm telling you this. What I'm saying is that they still inquire. They still want that
No, but I'm
crowd.
saying because these guys hardly perform in Toronto anyways, they don't perform. Most of the time they're on the internet.
Yo, they
So you
want
might
their
as well
cake and
just
they
go back
want
on
their
the internet.
cake and eat it too. That's what they want,
No,
man.
but look, it's not working. They already know that these shows are bringing negative attention and they get canceled anyways.
But they're
Majority
doing
of
it anyway. They're still trying.
majority of these rappers who are the biggest ones don't perform in Toronto.
They're still trying though.
Yes, but what I'm saying though, you gotta go back if you still want to hold that money, that attention, just go live stream. Do live stream performance. You might as well. Most of these artists from Toronto, they perform in Montreal, they perform in Vancouver.
I
They don't
know.
perform in their own
I
city.
hear you. I do. I hear you. But the problem is, like what they see others. They're on the
Mm.
stage. They see the crowd. You get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
want their cake and eat it too.
yeah. There's a lot of bad men. Yes, you're right down here. That's why most of the biggest artists, if you look on the list of them
Listen
who
here,
are
man.
from
Listen here, man.
Toronto, They don't
No,
perform. Someone said yes. Bad. Yes.
if
So
that
much.
was the case, what you're saying, why don't a bunch of those kind of artists get together all the time and in a place and just perform or whatever and just do it as a stream? But they don't do that. They don't do that. They don't get together and
That's
do
the
that.
infrastructure right now. Like,
But you
who's
know
even
they don't do
performing the
that.
show? I mean,
But
who's
you know they
promoting the
don't do
show?
that. They don't
Who's
do that.
promoting the show?
Hmm?
It's the promoter too. It's who's
Well, the
promoting the
promoter
show.
has to put standards.
So this is what's hurting the six, if you guys don't know, or
The
Toronto
promoter has
hip
to put
hop.
standards.
Yeah, we're brothers. That's why we sound the same. I said, it's down to earth. We ain't strangers, so we sound the same. But I'm saying,
Yeah, exactly. We sound the same, and we can sometimes we get along, and sometimes we don't get along. But that the difference between us and the man's them, brethrens and shit. No
yeah.
matter what, it comes down to blood.
So
You know
what
what
do
I
you
mean?
think? Yo, what do you think Toronto? You're saying something. What do you think Toronto hip hop has to do to get this going? Because there is no shows for the biggest guys, even down to like what's his name again? Pressa. I haven't remember him doing any show in
I
Toronto.
see this. Well, first things first. If you're new and you've been analyzing how things are, then you have to treat it like a politician and shit, right? And all of that. If you're on to get serious on it, right? And you have to like do some sacrifices.
No,
And
I
if
mean
you
they
don't,
do sacrifice. I'm talking
no,
like
they
Pressa.
don't. No, they don't. Because oh, my ops and this and that and it. No, 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 no. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me none of that. Don't tell me none of that.
Are they waiting for
Don't tell
Drake
me
to
none of that.
perform with Drake? Are they
Did
waiting
you
for
hear what I
Drake to put
just
on the
said?
show?
You have to do some sacrifices if you want this.
I think majority of them are waiting to go on a Drake show in Toronto.
Yeah,
Majority
but
of
you can't do that. First things first, you have to fix yourself.
But that's like Pressa. That's what I'm talking. Pressa already
You
fixed
gotta
himself with
fix
Drake.
yourself first.
That's Pressa. I'm saying Pressa and his brother. All those guys fixed themselves with Drake. I'm saying they need to do their shows. The biggest guys, the biggest artists in the six, they're not doing enough shows. There's a whole list of them. They say they're big, but they're not doing no
Yeah,
shows.
but none of them have ops.
That's the excuse I keep hearing. That's the main thing what's hurting all these
No,
guys.
but
They have
now do you
enemies.
understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
You have to make sacrifices.
shit.
You have to make
That's what hurts all of
sacrifices.
them.
Did you
That's
hear
what's
what I
hurting
just
the
said?
money.
Look here,
The
man. Look here, man. This guy, this person said it earlier. Business want professionalism.
yes, he says
Okay.
it. Yes.
So, in order to do professionalism,
Yeah.
right? Sacrifices. It's like your own politician.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they locked down
No,
people's
no,
shows before. They
you
locked
still
down
not
Pressa
get me.
trying to do shows
You
in
still
Toronto
not get
before.
me what I'm saying to you. I'm talking about someone who's new and they have this gang life and all this shit.
Yeah.
Sacrifices. All them brethrens, them, you have to
Yeah, good.
sacrifice.
Give that up.
No
Yeah, you
more
gotta pick
hanging
one. The
around.
streets or the industry.
No more business with them.
Yeah.
No more
People
nothing
bring
with
up the
them.
likes. If you
You
can,
hear what
please
I just
subscribe.
said?
Yeah.
You have to do all of that. If you don't do none of that, this is not for you.
Yeah, you
Because
gotta
then
sacrifice
guess
your
what? Guess
it's
what
either the
happens?
streets or the
Let me
industry.
ask you this. Wait there. If this is not true, what I'm saying, right? Right? R.I.P. to the ones them who got murdered and all of that, who were rapping and shit. And there is a list of them here. Not true? All right. Now go back to sacrificing. Now in their past, if they didn't do no sacrificing,
Yeah.
none of that shit would be
That's
happening.
what I call a blood sacrifice kind of. Because a lot of these rappers I noticed, and I was looking into this like 2 years ago, the only reason they get attention is they got to do some drastic shit. So it's like CB4. They got to build up this character. They got to do actually like a crime or be involved in something criminal so they could get in. So that's the storyline. I see. If you notice, all the people who are the biggest artists in Toronto, I would say, or if you hip hop ones or rap ones, they all have to have this background of being locked up or in some type of situation. If you're not doing that, there's not really that much attention, no interest in you. You have to be living the app life. But that's
Uh,
not all Toronto hip hop. That's what's bad. That's not all what's around, but that's what gets pushed. So you do have to sacrifice. A lot of the guys who have passed away is because the association, who they're
mhm.
associated with. So that is a sacrifice. right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're associated with people who are having beef, what do you expect?
What's
Right?
that?
You're artists who are associating with people who have beef. What do
That's
you
what I'm trying
expect?
to tell you. These sacrifice. Look. Listen here, man. Listen here, man.
They're not. It's a
If
different sacrifice they do.
they're not getting it, maybe I have to put it in different aspects. Okay, like I said, a politician. When you're going, like the person going for president of the United States. Okay,
Mm,
all your past shit, you have to say, like, look, you're looking towards your future in this game, right?
mm.
So, are you going to bring that baggage with you and take the risk, or are you going to take the right road and take that risk?
A lot of them take the risk and want to take the other road,
Yeah, but it doesn't work that way. You can't have
and
your cake and
that's
eat it
what
too.
damages the
If you
shit up.
want to be successful, right?
Mm,
This is not the States. Remember that.
yeah,
This is what they get confused, what they watch on social media and the news and TV and shit. This is
yeah.
not the friggin' States. You look here, man. I'm gonna give you an example.
You can't go
You could be
nowhere when you have a
you could be
record.
in California,
Yeah,
right? And have a criminal record, but you have it like that, right?
yeah,
But look how big Cali is.
yeah. They could go everywhere. They could stay in
Do you
one
know,
state and be big.
but
You
do you
don't
see
need to
what I'm
move.
saying though? So
Yeah,
this is the confusion what these ones here have right
yeah.
here.
You have a record here. You can't go nowhere, especially in
Yeah.
an industry where you have to be down in LA. You have to be in New York and those type of places to network to really get big. Now you can't even fly. So whatever people are trying to perpetrate here to be successful in a American market, you're gonna lose. That's why Drake is
Exactly.
big.
So
That's why
now,
Tory
now
became big.
I'm answering all your questions here.
Yeah, but that's what
And the
they're
thing
not
is,
following the
I
blueprint.
I know the answers,
No,
but
but check this.
the ones them who are doing this seems like they don't know the
He
answers.
says if you're in the
Clueless.
limelight, you represent the industry. So what's going on right now is a lot of the Toronto artists. There's a lot of good ones, but what they're pushing is not really going to go commercial. Like
Look here, man.
Drake
Look here,
is
man.
the
I'm just gonna
blueprint.
put it more bold and simple. Okay. All right. Bold and simple. All right. I'm talking about the future of your career and shit, right? You
Yeah,
need like in the rap game, which they don't see, okay, or maybe they haven't been paying attention. You know, like corporates and shit. How are you
yeah.
gonna get corporates and all of that interested in you if you're in that limelight of the fucking gangster shit?
But they should know
No
better
one
now.
is
No,
gonna
no. But
say, "Oh,
listen,
I'm gonna work with you."
look, listen. If Drake's an example, if everybody looks to Drake from Toronto, they should look on how his music is.
Okay, wait there. All right. You brought up Drake one more time. Okay,
Yes, and Tory Lanez too.
here's gonna be a nail in the coffin.
Hmm.
Okay, Drake in his younger days and stuff.
Yeah.
Was he involved in any crime?
No, I
Was
wouldn't
he
do no
involved
crime.
in any
Nothing.
gangster life? No,
No,
no. More I know this shit. No,
no,
I know.
no.
Indulge me. No, indulge me.
He did. He's pure pop music. He
No,
was doing
but more,
alternative shit.
no, but
That's
more, no, because we're gonna get to something here.
yeah.
No, no. Was he in anything like that?
No,
Was he locked
nothing.
up?
No,
Did
Drake
he
was
get
never
in,
like.
any boom wars?
No,
Did he get in any of these wars?
no.
Okay. So, wait there. Hold on a minute.
That's why Drake's big.
Wait there. Hold on. Wait there. Hold on a minute. So they want to get on this Drake stage.
Yes, but they're not doing this.
So wait there. Hold on a second here. But you're not doing the Drake formula.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They're not or the
So
Tory
so wait there.
formula.
So how are you going to be big and shit like Drake if you're not doing it like that?
No one's doing it like Atlanta. You know when Atlanta when it started their wave, people were following the wave, right? And it became big. That's why Atlanta took over. Toronto, you got Drake and you never followed the wave. That's what happened, eh? They didn't follow the wave. Even if people want to say it was copycat, you're trying to copy Drake. It would have been better off a lot of the artists followed that because it would have been bigger. You
Yeah,
should have
but
had
first
10
things
more.
first, why are you following Drake if you didn't
Mm.
follow what he was doing in the beginning? How? You're not following him.
Prince,
No, you're not. No, you're not following him. How
you're
you
not
following
following
him?
Drake. No.
No, you didn't follow him. You didn't follow him from 1999, 2001. You didn't follow the formula what he was doing.
No, now they want to jump on the bandwagon now.
No, you
That's
can't
what it
jump
seems.
on the bandwagon. Formula don't work like that. You know what
Mm.
happens when the formula you don't do it right? It explodes in your face.
So from 2010, when he was signed to Young Money, people
Did you
from
hear what
Toronto
I
seeing
just
the
said?
success.
Before all of that, 99, 2000, and 2001,
Mm.
you need to follow the formula them times.
When he was acting.
You hear what I just said?
Mm.
Before all of that, before they were interested in him, he was doing the music and shit.
It
He
was,
was doing it a
yeah,
little
he was
bit.
doing the mixtapes in the
Okay, so
2005,
if he was
2006.
doing it that time, that means that he was learning. He
Yeah,
was doing this. He was
yeah,
learning, right?
yeah,
He was learning, right?
yeah,
So that means if you're learning, that means he's learning for his future.
yeah.
So now you see him successful. It's
Mm-hmm.
not a push button thing. You have to go back years ago and find out how he did it.
Because I swear when he was doing his mixtapes, he was still acting a little bit before he quit.
Yeah, but like I'm saying again, how did he do it? He didn't do it. He just didn't do it from after 2010. You understand?
Mm.
You get me?
Yeah, he done it from 2000 and like early. He was starting off, but
All right
when people
then.
started seeing him
Okay.
was
So now
2005. I mean,
stop watching what he doesn't already what in his success and
yeah,
start watching what he was doing in the
before.
heart, blood, and tears of the sacrificing. Even the sacrificing, not going to parties and all
Mm.
this shit and everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like what Kanye said one time in a rhyme, sacrifice 3 summers. You know what I mean? And all of that. Can
Mm-hmm.
you do that? Can you sacrifice 3 to 5 summers? Can you do that? No, you can't. These guys can't do that here. No, they can't. They can't do that. They can't
Mm.
do that.
So
You,
that's why
if
I
you
think
can't do that, if you can't do that, this is not for you.
that's why I think
Just like back in the day, the Wu Tang. My boy said, "Give me 5 years."
that's why I
And
think
look
that's why.
where Wu Tang is now.
But that's why I'm thinking. That's why Toronto hip hop has been uh,
They can't sacrifice nothing.
under rap,
They're not
been
ready to
kind of like
sacrifice.
stuck for a while. I would say that
They're
it's
not
been
ready to sacrifice anything. That's the problem. They're not ready to sacrifice their time. They're not ready to
investing.
sacrifice their boys. They're not ready to sacrifice nada.
But the ones who are like the ones who are trying to do that.
Majority of them are not.
But the ones who are
Only
trying,
a very few.
the ones who are very few, they're not getting the attention. I see. That's what I'm saying. The ones who are trying hard, they're not getting the attention from the local scene.
You
You
don't
might
need
get it somewhere else.
you don't have to concentrate on the local scene. Especially if you sacrifice whatever, that means say you're clean. That means if you're clean, that means say you could travel. And if you could travel, you could do whatever then, right?
A lot of those artists are the ones who don't get the attention. Sometimes it's funny. And it's the ones who are talking about the street shit and the beef stuff in the city just for Canada or whatever the city. They're the ones getting the attention. So
They're
I
getting
think
the
that
attention, but are they getting the international attention? And are they touring? Or do they get to leave? Do
no,
they
they
go
don't get
whatever?
to
No, they
leave.
don't. No, they don't. So how much success do they really have?
Local success.
Yeah, and that's not enough.
So, but people believe in social media a lot. You get what I mean? So people show you that they have chains and they have all this other shit compared to
That
the
it don't
others.
mean shit. That don't mean shit. You could easily rent shit. You could easily put $100 bill, buy a stack of fake ones, and put it on top of it and make it look like you have sitting. What are you talking about, bro?
Mm.
The acting world, bro. You don't think everything you see and all of that don't mean say real. Don't believe everything you see and on social media and TV and everything, man.
Yeah,
It's
another
all Hollywood.
topic, AI, how powerful AI is
Like
being
I
getting.
said, it's all Hollywood.
So what do you think about how AI is threatening Hollywood and threatening even graphic designers? You don't need to pay for a graphic designer now. You can
That
just
already
use AI.
happened a long time from the time when NFTs came out.
But the AI, now you see the threat, what it's doing, it's taking out a lot of people's business, taking away a
Already,
lot of
well,
people.
it's like this: either get with the program, no matter what, it's gonna be here. Get with the program. Either know it, embrace it, and use it as a tool.
Because people are complaining about AI now. Now
Well,
you
like
can't
I said,
now you can't even know what's real for some. It's getting better like that. So even if you have a real story, people might question it on camera.
exactly.
You could record something and say, shit, I witnessed it. And then
Yeah,
someone said, no, that's AI.
that's right.
That's dangerous.
I know.
Now, what can you believe? Because someone could make a video of you doing something like a crime
Yo,
and you didn't
what do
do
you
the
mean?
crime.
There's an app to make it look like you're bridging thieving in the store, bro. I seen it all
Mhm.
the time advertised.
Yeah. Bless
Yeah.
up, Jonathan. He says the producers don't want to be in the crossfire. They're running a business. Like,
No, but that person's right. You know why? Because as a videographer and all of that, I don't want to deal with the politics, and all this shit. I'm the tech guy. I don't want to deal with, this person will come, schedule. No, man, I don't want to deal with none of that shit. I'm the guy, like, it's like this. Like you said, the producer and all that, they don't want to deal with all of that. They just recording you or whatever they have to do. They don't have to deal with everything else. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, but yeah, back to the AI. Someone could make videos and make you look like you done a crime and you
Yeah,
didn't do the
that's
shit.
right. Exactly.
That's why on the internet they want to do like AI detection. They have that now to detect AI. Even if you're doing an application,
Yeah,
they have some type of shit like that because
yeah.
that's how strong it is. It could really AI could do a lot for you. Chat GPT,
Well, you don't see,
graphics.
you don't see the certain things then when we do. To
Yeah, yeah, it could do a lot
create
with the
it.
AI. AI is
Like I
powerful, man.
said, for businesses and stuff, use it as a tool for your advertisements and all this shit. Use it as a tool.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? It's there.
Facts.
It's there. No matter what, it's going to be there. You
Mm.
know what I
Oh,
mean?
someone says not everybody is a star. Yeah,
Not
you're right.
everybody wants to be a star.
That's
You
true.
all
Not
right?
everybody wants to be a
Well,
star
put it
too,
this way.
maybe.
Put it this way. When you watch a movie or a TV show, or even if you open up a book or a CD or something, right? You see all these other names who are not in the forefront. They don't
Hmm.
want to be a star. They just want to be a part of the production. That's all.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? They just want to get the check. They don't want to be the superstar. You
No,
know what
but
I
I
mean?
think he's referring to like when we're saying like these people, the other artists in Toronto, you get what I mean? Like they're not doing as
Well, no,
much
no,
to
no.
get to a
Not
certain
everybody
level.
is a star, but the thing is, listen here, man. Look here, man. Stop beating the dog. It's like this, man. Straight up. There's something called popularity and there's something called talent. And
Hmm.
if you're popular and you're shit, yes, good for you, but you're still shit. You know what I mean? You're still shit.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And sometimes the talent doesn't get the credit deserved. I know what
Yeah.
you mean, but it
Yeah.
comes with proper business management skills for yourself.
Hmm. He says AI confuses the masses. Yeah, it's doing that now, especially with even the war. There was AI war videos, and they had to like crack down on that, making it look like they attacked for real. Imagine how dangerous that is. We're witnessing that.
Speaking of
AI.
war, what do you think of the talks of Ukraine getting the robots too? No,
I never heard about that. That's new news.
that's why they
Ukraine
need
getting
all
robots
that.
from who? Who they get robots? That's a test.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's some fuckery chat, but me no know.
That would be a test. What is that facts or is that on real
I don't
news?
know yet.
Or what they call real news?
Don't
Robots?
know yet. Just like what you'd be saying earlier.
Well, I know Ukraine been ratting and saying that Russia's using drones in Iran or helping Iran with drones. That's what Ukraine is saying. They're saying the drones what been going
Look
to
here, man.
Iran.
First it gone from biological warfare to tech, and after they gone back to biological warfare, and then after back to tech again.
Yeah. So what you're saying maybe could be true in some type of way. We never know. But who's giving them the robots? If that was true, who's giving them? Canada or America? Who's giving Ukraine that?
Would it?
Because Canada's giving the most money to Ukraine.
Listen here, man. You don't know the art of war, bro. Do
Mm.
you? You don't know the art of war, bro. Who the fuck do you think is gonna be supplied? The only ones who make them, bro. Come on, man. Do I need to say it, bro?
It wouldn't be
Yo,
China
man.
giving Ukraine
Yo,
nothing because
bro. Listen
they're
here. It's the art of
communists.
war, man. It's the art of war,
They'll
bro.
be fighting Russia. They're not going to fight against Russia, China.
Listen, listen
They're not
to
going
me,
to
man.
help
It's art of
Ukraine
war. If
against
we have to
Russia.
sell you it, just make sure you don't use it on me because we have to pay a switch on it, if
Because
you're
they're
gonna use
good
it
with
on
China,
us.
man. I mean,
Did you
Russia's
hear
good
what I
with
just
China.
said? Did you
Why
hear
would
what I
China
just
sell
said?
that to them?
Did you hear
I
what I
don't know
just
about
said?
that story.
We can sell it to you, but don't use it on we. If you use it
Mm.
on we, we'll use the fail switch on you. that it won't work anymore. You hear me now?
Well, that would be like if they were to. I don't know if it's China because that would be like they're fighting against Russia, like how Canada
I
is
said
supplying.
again, art of war, bro. Arms dealer don't business who them sell to, as long as they don't use it against them.
Yeah, well, it better be an independent arms dealer selling that
Like
because it
I
make
said again, man, it's just the way it works.
we
I
shall
don't write
see.
the rules.
But right now with the war, it's the 19th day, and America says they're going to be in there for more weeks. I think it's going to be more years. I don't think it's how Donald Trump was saying it's going to be in and out. Like it was easy for America just to go in there and they're going to give up. This is not going to be. He said a couple weeks, and they're done. Right now, Iran just struck Israel and hitting places. They're fighting back. They still got weapons.
But you have to expect them to fight back. You don't think saying you think saying they're just gonna lay down like that?
Mm.
Come on now, man.
But how Trump was making it look like they're going in there and they're going to take them out very quick.
Yeah,
Like it's
but that's the American talk all the time. No matter what, you know that. It's all about being bold. They always been like that. Come on now.
19 what? 19 days in. 19 days in. And all I hear is Iran hitting people more. 19 days in and it's Iran hitting people more. You shouldn't be seeing no weapons. You shouldn't be hearing nothing of Iran. You shouldn't be hearing about Iran doing nothing. They should be fully destabilized. If America's that powerful, they shouldn't even have power. No energy.
You know what? It's funny you mentioning energy and stuff. I'm watching another show called Paradise, right?
Yeah.
And it's based on something similar to this, but a little different. In order because the new president of that time of it, right? They give him this new football, and the football is an EMP, what could disable the whole earth. Okay, wait there, wait for it, because all the governments just like now,
Yeah.
right, getting the brink of war and nukes and all this
Yeah.
shit. So in decide to say, you know what, I have to make the most rash decision.
Mm.
I'm gonna deploy this EMP. But before you know the EMP, they prepare. They get Colorado, a whole society of people and all of that, and because they know what's gonna happen. Anyhow, they do it
Hmm.
right. It's gonna disable all the electronics, all the nukes, everything. But a lot of things are gonna fall from the sky, and
Seen a
a
movie
lot of
like that.
stuff is
I
gonna
seen a movie
happen.
like that
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So impress it. It's like almost the end of the world. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like a lot of shit happened. You know what I'm
I seen
saying?
a movie. I don't know. It's not the same movie. This one was
No,
older
it's
and
not a
it's
movie.
similar.
It's a series. It's a
They
series.
they have a movie like that.
It's called, and the series is called Paradise.
They have a movie like that. That all these nuclear is this country like in the Middle East. A fake. They make up a fake name and Russia and all the world powers. Something happens. They let off all the nukes and guess what happens? They all drop into the water.
Mm,
Like as they're going, it looks like it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, but they all
mm,
friggin' are duds. Basically saying America and America been selling like all the weapons they've been supplying certain people who thought they had like these nukes and shit. They were like duds,
mm.
and they tried to hit America.
I
It's something
see.
similar like that. I see. It's funny they made more than one movie like that. What you're saying?
Yeah, there's another movie. I forget what it's called. Like
There's probably
yeah,
that's for
the
real.
whole
Who
curriculum
runs the
stuff.
satellites? Who owns the satellites in so-called space? Who runs the satellites? It makes sense. If you run the satellites, you run the power
I would have to, from my personal knowledge, I think only three big nations: Russia, USA, and China.
in space.
Yeah, they're in space.
And again, man, yeah, man, there's a lot of news out there, man. But yeah, people, thanks for joining the Down to Earth Network, the
Hmm.
Down to Earth Podcasts. We're
Yeah,
on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, all podcast
real
platforms.
podcasts here. You know what I mean?
So you can check out the episodes. We're on Patreon. We got the Patreon link. We got the Instagram, D2E Podcast on Instagram, Down to Earth Network
Soon you're gonna
on
be,
Instagram.
and I'm working on future projects. You know what I mean? And one of them, I'll let you all know, it's going to be a DJ version. You know what I mean? DJ
Mm.
guests, entrepreneurs, and all that coming up soon. So stay tuned. Don't be
Uh,
a goon.
all right, people.
You
We
heard
are.
it here first. But before we go, you know I have to end it like this, man. As always, yeah. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. And I approve this message. Nation, what?
Nationwide.
Pop, pop, pop.
Bless up. We
Scratch.
are.